Ba-bam. Some of them were isolated from certain. The curse of the Black Sun was prophesied by the mage Eltbald, who predicted the return of Lilith, a mythical being who is to bring ruin upon the world. Lilith's second coming will be preceded by the appearance of 60 maidens wearing golden crowns, who will fill the river valleys with blood, thus preparing the way. Rumours abound regarding bloody female outcasts born under the Black Sun and resembling women only in appearance. Many say the creatures proved nothing more than cruel monsters. Mages agreed to explore the matter and proceeded to employ various means in their investigations. Vivisections proved necessary in some cases, proving the only certain way of revealing evil mutations. However, they could not agree on whether the internal anatomical deformations they discovered were decisive of the creature's evil nature. So, there might be people with these mutations who are good, possibly. We don't know. Yeah, so 60 queens or monarchs or rulers fill the river valleys with blood. What's one gonna do? Let's see if we can ask her about this. Yeah, I know. You're gonna be twitchy. Yeah, you're twitchy. Hello.
Geralt?
Okay, let's ask this one. Your wolf's eyes are glazed over with hunger.
Your wolf's eyes are glazed over with hunger.
They're starved. Because of that bitch Sabrina, I cannot venture beyond the fortress walls. They choose to remain at my side, thus depriving themselves of the opportunity to hunt.
You seem to have a better understanding with wolves than with humans.
I raised them from when they were cubs. In a sense, they are my only friends.
Aww. I've heard that wolves can survive months without nourishment. From what I know, that's not true of princesses. Let's see if I can find something for them. Do I have any food or stuff? I don't know. No. I think we will actually ask this one. Is she eating? I don't know. But that wolves can survive a month without nourishment. For what I know, that's not true of princesses.
I've heard that wolves can survive a month without nourishment. From what I know, that's not true of princesses.
Geralt?
Oh, okay. So we'll offer to get her something, maybe.
Your wolf's eyes...
They're starved.
You seem to have...
I raised them.
Alright, see if I can find something for them.
Alright, I'll see if I can find something for them.
I spotted several wyverns in the area, on the peninsula across the river from the camp. If you could slay 3 of them and bring me their meat, I'll reward you.
Reward me?
I have a runestone that can be cast into a blade. What did you think I had in mind?
Nothing. I'll be back soon.
Geralt?
But they weren't... What do your wolves eat?
What do your wolves eat?
Meat witcher. Yet there are very few animals in the valley. Wyvern meat, however, would do.
Thank you.
I'll be going.
But there aren't wyverns. They weren't wyverns. They were basilisks. They were basilisks. Yeah, they were basilisks. That's a side quest to this mini adventure. But what the game is saying is... Yeah. What the game is saying is where I thought that basilisk is actually a wyvern. So I don't know. If it is that, I'll just suspect that there's a glitch with the quest or something. No problem with how it's constructed. Let's get down. I haven't decided. Oh, all the way over there. Oh, and all 3 of them will be there. Let's just do this. Let's just make this choice and fight who we have to fight. That spelling error has still not been picked up. I don't know.
Wolf. See you later.
Wolf, gather as much information as you can.
Oh, is it going to be something like, if we kill these, we get a bit more information? I don't know.
Wolf.
I need to look around.
Right. It's a quick save. Let's...
Wolf.
I don't know. I don't know why I'm quick saving. I think it's time we decided. Let's see what
I
it
think
says.
it's time we decided.
We need to figure out what to do with Deirdre and her brother. Eskel wants everyone to say their piece. This concerns our safety and Kaer Morhen. A mistake could cost us dearly.
Oh, okay, so I can still make the decision. So. What can we say? What do we know? We know she's spending a lot of time with wolves. Like, this is the thing, like, every single decision point... I don't think there's going to be much beyond this decision, he says. It's that one letter. Because if it were an actual letter from the king, it would have been done by a proper scribe who would know how to spell. Unless they're trying to mess... Unless Hensel's deliberately sending an incorrect message by saying the wrong thing. But I don't think grief with 2 E's is correct. So that means there's no political implications. This girl, Deirdre, probably, I don't know, how old is she? But Deirdre is Eskel's, is kind of Eskel's destined child of destiny or whatever, from the Law of Surprise, which means that she's kind of one of us, and so we should probably try and protect her. There's no evidence for either side, so, I mean, it's similar to the Murky Waters thing, which I really do quite like, is the fact that you're making a decision with very limited information and there's no way of finding more out.
Let's do this.
I'll start. I think we should stay out of this, meaning we can no longer shelter the girl. The reason is simple. If we meddle and Sabrina informs Henselt, Kaedwen will be off-limits to us for decades.
Lambert?
I don't really care for Deirdre, but I detest the fact that some blue blood who rules 3 Coal Hills comes here demanding obedience. This is Kaer Morhen. Royal authority doesn't extend here. I think we need to drive away the noble and the sorceress.
What about you, Eskel?
I'm torn. I understand Vesemir. On the other hand, I owe the girl. I feel some kind of bond. I'm incapable of being objective. I'd like to hear your opinion, Wolf.
We can't meddle. We need to be neutral. This is the thing. I'm similar to Eskel. I understand Vesemir's point. We can't. That would mean that we as witches can't travel through Kaedwen. I don't know where that is. I don't know where that is. So that's not particularly useful. So I don't know, because Vizima isn't. But I don't know anything else because Vizima's in Temeria, because Radovid's the king of Redania, I think. Or is it the other way around? But I don't know where Kaedwen is off the top of my head. So that would limit us where we could go. It would limit where we can basically do our job. Conversely, as I've said, Deirdre is kind of one of ours because of this bond with Eskel. We can't. Yeah, I'm gonna argue that we should get involved. We can't let the sorcerer get her hands on the girl. It wouldn't be right.
We can't let the sorceress get her hands on the girl. It wouldn't be right.
So what do we do about Sabrina and the nobleman?
Deirdre must give up her claims. That should satisfy Merwin. And the sorceress, well, she'll have to live with our decision.
Either that, or I'll turn her lovely little head into something to place on the mantle.
Lambert, save your morbid lines for later. Let's try to resolve this peacefully.
All right. Eskel, Geralt, go see our princess. We'll wait for you here.
The game is saved. I like that. It's a little bit of an autosave. It's forcing you... Oh, I can forget the Wyvern meat. Probably because I've advanced the quest. So I assume it stops every time whenever you make this decision. Whichever decision you make. Because you go and talk to someone, this will trigger.
Geralt,
We decided to help you.
We've decided to help you.
thank you. That means a lot to me.
We need to settle things with your brother. You have to go to the camp with us and tell him that you relinquish your claims to the throne and estate.
Thus stripping Sabrina of support.
A high price, but I see no other choice.
That's settled then.
I'm glad, Deirdre, really.
Right. We see Merwin Adaming. Oh, right. Oh, right. The upcoming fight will be signless. This is what we learn. If I'd known, maybe I wouldn't have gone so heavily into the signs. Oh well. Too late to do anything about it now, isn't it? Is the pack leader still there? Come on, team. Oh, your wolves are not following us. Maybe they don't like us. Maybe they're feeling jealous because I'm the White Wolf and all these guys have wolf medallions that you're replacing them with other wolves. I don't know. Apparently it's not there to fight anymore. Assumably it doesn't want to attack Deirdre. This is going to be a massive fight, isn't it? Massive fight incoming! Is Mo? Oh, Moment's over there. Moment's the one we just talked to, I think. Oh, they're both over here.
You wish.
No, I don't.
To what do we owe this procession?
Merwin, there's a way to resolve this peacefully.
Hello,
To feed the
doggies.
wolves while saving the sheep.
Very well. I shall hear you out.
Forgetting anyone?
No, this is strictly Merwin's business. We will speak with you too, Sabrina. Later.
Merwin, I am prepared to relinquish my claim to the throne and the lands of Caingorn. I am ready to give up my title as princess.
Unconditionally?
No, but I have only one. You will strike me from your mind. You will cease pursuing me and return home, taking this witch with you.
Deirdre,
Silence, woman. Merwin, you must see through this. This is a trick.
we will draft all the necessary documents here and now, witnesses present. All will be clarified.
Merwin, don't believe them. Remember how Robin ended.
That was your doing, Glevisig. You and your magic.
Uh-oh.
Merwin, order brings to arrest Deirdre. Only then will your title be safe. Without that, you will live in fear, always.
I shall kill you, witch.
Okay, can we not... Oh dear. Are we about to have a massive fight? I think we're about to have a massive fight. Oh dear. I need to catch Deirdre. She just entered Sabrina's tent. Can I do that without... Or do I have to stop the fight? I may have to fight, actually. I don't think I can do this without fighting. No, I have to fight. Okay. Alright, okay, these guys are just gonna... Okay, so this is not a horribly complicated fight, is it? This is just a number of people you have to fight. Oh, no, 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 no! No, no, no! Bad mate! Bad mate! I want that one. Yeah, where's Escort? Oh. No, where's Escort? Oh, there's Escort. Sorry, Escort. I didn't notice these guys. Actually, splitting arrows may have been useful against these guys then. I should use the action sign thinking about it.
Mutants everywhere.
Hello. You're the one who lives by the witches. No point crap, actually the honeycomb's probably going to be useful. That's cool. That's cool. Is he injured or drunk? Are we about to fight this lady? Oh, I hope not. Come on, Deirdre. Oh. Oh dear.
You had it coming, brother. Instead of a prince, you'll be a dead man. And I have a special set of gifts for you, Witch. Only the best.
She has gone entirely mad. Witcher, help me! Sabrina, use your magic. We can defeat her.
Magic does nothing to me, brother dear. Geralt, I did not intend to attack Eskel. He scared me.
Oh,
it was
right.
an instinctual reaction.
Abandon your plans of revenge on Sabrina. Forgive your brother. Prove the mage is wrong. Prove that you are no beast.
Yes.
And if I tell you I cannot find it in me to forgive, if I say that I long to put that bitch through real torture, will you see that as an admission of my guilt?
I'll see you as a morbidly vengeful child, but I'm no judge.
Geralt, don't be a fool. It doesn't take wisdom to see that she has lost her mind. It must be the progressing mutation.
You're only guessing.
Witcher, I should remind you of the letter from King Henselt himself. If anything happens to me, King Henselt will have you all eliminated.
You're like children. Since you want me to decide, I will.
Oh dear. So basically, if I sell her to drop her sword, she's gonna get. Yeah. But I don't. How about everyone drop your sword? How is that not an option? Because you've got to make this kind of snap moment. Sabrina, you must leave immediately. I don't want Deirdre to drop her sword, because then I think she's going to get attacked by these two. Or certainly by Sabrina. This is the thing, if I tell Deirdre to drop her sword, she'll probably turn on me. Whereas my understanding of that is I think she can take Sabrina one-on-one, and I could probably take her brother, should that come should it come to that. Sabrina, you must leave immediately. That just means that she can kill her brother. No, I'm still worried about this one.
Sabrina, you must leave. Immediately. Your magic is useless, and your scheming brought us here. But as I said, I am neither judge nor executioner. Just leave.
Geralt, have you gone mad?
No. I don't know that I'm right to do this, but I'm giving you a chance to survive.
That's the point.
But
No buts. You must go. You played your cards poorly. I don't believe a word of what you say, and something tells me that if you leave, Deirdre and Merwin will figure out their differences.
It seems I have no choice.
Go now.
I need to calm Deirdre and prevent further bloodshed. I managed to prevent blah 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 blah.
I'll get her someday.
I doubt it. One last piece of advice. If you value your life, you'll settle things with your brother, return to Caingorn, and not so much as stick your nose out of your castle for several months, perhaps years.
Easily said. Merwin, can you forgive me? I will relinquish my title. I never craved power, but I need your support. I cannot do this alone.
As the Witcher demonstrated, we have much to learn. I was a fool to listen to Sabrina's counsel. I forgive you, Deirdre, and ask you to forgive me.
I'll be going. Eskel's unexpected child, Princess Deirdre Adamain, born in Destiny's shadow. She could have changed her own fate, abandoned vengeance in favor of forgiveness, demonstrated kindness and humanity. The mercenaries were massacred in the fight at the camp. Was it worth it? Was the death of Merton Brings and his mercenaries truly the lesser evil? No one can know that. In any case, Merwin and Deirdre ruled jointly, leading Caingorn during the best time in its history. Several years later, a large crow arrived at Kaer Morhen, carrying a letter bearing the seal of the Princess of Caingorn. Eskel threw it into the fire without reading it. and we never spoke of Deirdre Adamain again.
The Witchers never again spoke of Deirdre. Though none ever forgot her, each carrying her memory in his heart.
Alright, there we go. So that's the first of the 2 premium modules of The Witcher. So once again we see my Geralt getting involved, probably where he shouldn't based on the Witcher's Code of Neutrality, but... yes. I can't just sit by and let things happen, it seems. So... that was a fun little thing. I think it is one thing I like about this game, and I hope it continues on, is I haven't the foggiest if I did the right thing. That question at the end was killing the mercenaries, which is what we had to do in the end. Was that the lesser evil? Was it really the lesser evil? And it's a question that isn't answered. I really like that, because it's a rhetorical, philosophical question that is there to make you think about the answer. What is the answer? Is it the lesser evil? Is it the lesser evil if I try to do a good thing but end up doing something worse because of other people's actions? In this case, Sabrina's influence giving her brother... Oh, I've already forgotten. Giving Merwin that extra bit of confidence to bring the mercenaries to bear against Deirdre was what resulted in their deaths, ultimately. So does that mean that I did the lesser evil, or did I do the greater evil by having to kill these guys? The action versus inaction, which is more evil thing, is an interesting question, and you can get into a lot of philosophical arguments about it. Interesting. We can still I guess we could still sleep with those people. All right. I do like the fact that it letter. I didn't like the throwing the letter into the fire and never speaking of Deirdre again. Because it feels a little bit like that's just a little bit of washing. But of course it might be... But of course you have to remember that it's Dandelion telling the story, and that adds a bit more drama. Was that something from Deirdre? What did it say? Ooh, mystery. Or it might be that that's what he's heard or seen. It may have been that this is one of the sequence of letters from it that Eskel's received, and he threw that last one away while Dandelion was there. So it's got that kind of weird kind of, I'm not quite sure exactly, is it true, is it not, in the world. Yes, so it's quite interesting. Quite interesting seeing Kedwin, seeing Kaer Morhen again, and seeing it slightly differently. We couldn't go inside, but I think it did look like the setup and the kind of set dressing, as it were, was slightly different. So that was actually rather enjoyable. I didn't know what to expect, really. It did feel, like I said at the beginning, kind of similar to the Dragon Age Origins stuff, where here's your character, go and do stuff. I think it's different. I don't think there was much... we didn't level. It was a lot more kind of going around investigating and kind of talking to people, which I do quite like. I mean, if you ask me about pen and paper RPGs, I prefer the idea of things like Warhammer Fantasy Roleplay, which is a lot more like investigation-based. I love the idea of Call of Cthulhu, which is more investigation-based. The idea, I've never played that one. Aces and Eights, again, one I've not played, because I'm rubbish having friends. That's about, you're out in the Wild West, do what you want to do. And then Pendragon, of course, Arthurian legend, which is you are a knight and you are running your manor as part of the campaign. So there's loads of different things going on. I'm not just a fan of the straight kind of more traditional D&D style where it's you go into a dungeon, you kill things, now you find out about the next then you sell things, level up, find out about the next dungeon, go to a dungeon, which seems to be what some printed adventures for D&D are. So yeah, I've really kind of enjoyed this with the kind of more kind of, it's more philosophical, and it is more mature in a good way like that. It's not juvenile in its maturity. It is philosophical and occasionally juvenile. It's that kind of philosophical, making you question things. Did I do the right thing in this one? Did I do the right thing in the actual game? Will I do the right thing in the next one? I don't know. I suppose we'll find out next time. Thanks for watching, everyone. Thanks for watching.